Well, I'm here today with Dr. Martin Dock and Abraham, and we're out here with the rest of our crew. Today we're out sampling for greenhouse gas emissions, so this is the first time the agronomy team has got to do this, and it's in conjunction with Dr. Scott Chang out of the University of Alberta, who's running the lab analysis. So today we're out here sampling greenhouse gas samples from these chambers. This afternoon we installed these chambers behind us, and we're taking the first round of sampling right after seeding, which we did yesterday. We've got 4 different canola treatments. We're looking at check treatment, and then there's some MAP and kind of grower standard with MAP and urea, and then we're comparing that to the ASLE products. So this was a project brought to us by them. They're very interested in seeing, the effect of their products on the greenhouse emissions, and so we're sampling bi-weekly, kind of weather dependent. If we get a rainstorm, we know there's going to be some release of that nitrates from the soil, and so we want to capture those emissions as they come up. And right now we're sampling the last 2 reps. This is our first time at it, so there's a lot of people in the field behind me. So for the sampling protocol, we're doing 0, 10, 20, and 30-minute time intervals. And so for each rep, we start off by dividing by 4 treatments. We've got 2.5 minutes between each sampling interval. And so we've got, this is an evacuated vial, and you see there's a little septum in the top. And so what they're gonna do is for the first set, for 0 minutes, we just go in and take a blank sample right out of the top of the tube. And then we put a lid on top and we leave it there for 10 minutes. Right before 10 minutes, we'll take this syringe, pierce it through the top, and pump 3 times just to equilibrate the air inside and make sure we're drawing up a fresh sample from inside. So you'll see them go up and down, take a sample that way, and then withdraw a 20 ml sample. Then that 20 ml will pierce into this evacuated tube, and because it's negatively pressurized, it'll want to just depress all the greenhouse gas sample that we've taken. And then we're going to go around and we're going to do that again after 20 and 30 minutes. And so we'll have a nice curve for each of the plots on the greenhouse emissions over 0, 10, 20, and 30 minutes. And then we're going to send that off to the lab for analysis. And then we'll be able to use that data to see whether or not the emission levels are different for some of the different fertilizer treatments that we're doing. So yeah, I mean, in the next sampling again, it sounds like we're getting showers tomorrow, and we'll probably sample again Friday, and then sample, regularly on a weekly, bi-weekly basis as the weather dictates. And then we'll be amalgamating all that data for them in the fall. They'll be quantifying how their fertilizer products perform compared to a standard urea and MAP treatment.